Thank you once again. Thank you for watching. Please, my dear beloved sisters and brothers, appreciate Stace TV. Continue watching, but appreciate me too, because I'm very important for that school and for you guys as well. Thank you.
So, thank you guys for watching, and make sure you like and subscribe to this channel. We shall be giving you content back to back to back to back. Make sure you subscribe. Thank you very much. And today we have come with a new edition, and we're going to ask some questions to our outgoing leaders. Since last week we just had newly elected leaders, and they're going to work for us this time. So right now I'm at the prefect's office, and so we are going to have a talk with them, as in asking them questions about the experiences of the past during their time of growth. So this activity that basically carrying on will help us to get comprehensive understanding about these prefects, their experiences, and later on will help us gather valuable insights for the upcoming new prefects. So we're in the office. I think we shall start with the headboy, then we shall come to the headboy.
Thank you. You're welcome.
So you're going to have to introduce yourself, tell the audience who are watching, and we shall ask you some few questions, and you have to give us.
Actually, thank you so much, the camera team, the school journalist. You're most welcome to this room. My name is DRICHI, the head boy of the school. I really welcome you guys to this room today to come and have interview with us, to come and interview us.
Yes.
Yeah, you're really welcome and you accept that. Thank you. I think you can have a seat. We have some seats that you can have. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So today our first question for the interview is what motivated you to take on that post of head boy and being a prefect, and what goals did you feel you wanted to achieve when you're taking up the post?
Okay, that is very good. What motivated me? Actually, it's normally said that leadership is from God. It's not my first time that I am a prefect. I've been working as prefect since primary. I remember being the head boy of my school from El Shaddai. I've been the head boy also from Wisdom. That's when I was in primary 3. And then I went to Alere, that is Alesso in Germany. I was also elected as the assistant head boy. And so I think it's God who has chosen me to lead my people. So there are a lot of things that I wanted to achieve during this time. I became the head boy because I wanted to let me say, bridge the gap between the students and the teachers. So I had seen that there was a gap that has to be bridged. You know, when students are doing different things and the expectation of the administrators are also different, you'll find that there are a lot of problems that the school will face. So I had a lot. I will tell you, I think some questions. Thank you.
Thank you. So, when you're in the process of being a prefect, how did you balance this prefectism with your academic life and your personal life in the dormitory with other students?
Actually, when you are prefect, first thing you need to do is you always be with the prefect, or not with the prefect. Tell them what they're supposed to do with other students. At least you should also be friends to the students, so that you will get to know what they want and what they don't like, so that you can easily help them. You find that when you always isolate yourself from the students, they will not be able to know what they are supposed to do. Sometimes they will be doing something wrong and you will not be able to identify them. And remember, your role is like to identify the problems that the students are facing and then raise the complaints to the teachers or the administrators, so that the problems can be easily solved. And when you talk about I remember you asking also how I maybe achieved in academics. So like some of the changes that I had. One, I discovered that I acquired this skill. So let me say I am now a good time manager. I can manage my time because I know I am supposed to do something like this. I am supposed to do something at this time. So this work of prefect is so good, and it also makes you to acquire leadership skills of which you will be able to apply outside one day, one time. If God says you will be.
Alright, thank you. So next is in your own perspective or in the way you see, what do you think are the qualities and skill a prefect has to portray? Like what should they display?
Okay, that's very good. I think one of the skills or one of the qualities of a good prefect is being honesty, let me say good time manager, and discipline, self-respect. These are the key things. You need to be disciplined, respect yourself and respect others, so that the cooperation amongst you will be okay. And then you need to be honest. Don't lie to the students and don't lie to the administrators. Always tell them the truth. Good time management. When you're not managing your time well during your time of, let me say, leadership, you find that your time has gone when you have not done anything. So you need to be a good time manager. And then corruption also. Let me say in the school, it might not apply, but it also has to be there. Let me say these are the good qualities of a good leader. You need to be really hardworking. Those are the things. Yeah.
So, during your course of being a prefect, what are the challenges? What is that biggest challenge you faced? And how did you overcome it?
Okay. There are a lot of challenges that normally when you are prefect that you face. One of the challenges that I faced was during the election. A lot of people, let me say many people were talking against me. They were like, maybe I will not be able to lead them well, that that the teachers trust me. So a lot of things that people say about me. And apart from that, also there are some cases where you find somebody is really doing something which is very wrong, and you think that after handling, let me say, when you take this issue to the administrators, this person might be sent, and it's painful for you. You really want to stay with this person. You want to save the future of this person. And also sometimes you talk to this person, but the person keeps on repeating the same things. So it gives you hard time also. And also other things, support from the teachers. Sometimes teachers do not support the prefects, and let me say, there's no cooperation among the prefects sometimes. It happens. You put the prefect to be on duty, but this person will work only for 1 week or 2 weeks. It makes you work very hard. But like for instance, the head boy. I am working also as the head SP, let me say, of the school, that is the head prefect. I am supposed to assign the work to the prefects, and they do it. But I normally find that after assigning the prefects to do some duty, they only remain that first day. They only do it for 1 or 2 days, and then they leave. You find that it gives hard time. You need to follow up, and then you do it by yourself. Reports, let me say, every week I'm supposed to write reports, but okay, we are supposed to have secretary that will write the reports. But if the departments of the students, like let me say of the prefects, like from the health sector, the kitchen department, the security, if they are bringing me reports, I will not be able to write these things. I can't move to all these parts and collect the information. These are some of the examples of challenges that we have been facing in our region.
So, as a student leader, how do you solve or encourage conflict resolution among the students, the student body?
Actually, the students used to understand me very well. They liked me, even though in the beginning they didn't like me. It's not all, but some have been saying something against. They like me, and when I go close to you and talk to them, they always listen to what I tell them. Yeah, and me, I like advisors. I always call the ones who are caught doing something wrong. Let me say when they're caught in theft cases, like maybe any other thing that the school rules and regulations do not accept, I do advise them, and normally they do change. Yeah.
That's something very good. So next is that I want you to cite out that specific incident where you worked out with your colleagues, with your peers as the tutorial body, on an activity that happened in the school, and how did it impact the school community?
Actually, in our region, we have so many plans that will have a positive impact on the students. One of them is we sat down with the student body and we came up with a plan of planting or coming up with compound talks, which had a lot of, like, let me say, for example, we have some of this. They are already on the compound there. We shall go and see them. One of them is talking about patriotism, and we all know that patriotism, let me say, patriotism is the love one has for our school. And when you have love for your school, or let me say for the country, but it also applies the same to the school. When you have love for your school, you will not do something that will let the school down. You will always follow the school rules and regulations, and therefore, we came up with this. We wrote on the compound talk that be patriotic to your school, love your school, do always what the teachers want you to do. And then we also have do not litter the school. Keep Stace clean. Stace stands for St. Thomas Aquinas College, Erepi, that is the name of the school, the abbreviation, let me say. And then we also have respect to authority is the key to success. And then also we have something like respect one another. Be patriotic to your friend, love them, do them the good things. And then there's so many, I think I should not read most of them, but we really trust that these things have a lot of impacts to these people. They know they have changed. I'm seeing they have changed, at least they're changing. When they read these things, it normally gives you, it reflects your mind to why you have come here. Yeah. So those are the things that we have there.
So, well, with all of this you've told us, we have had an industry a lot. So I want you to give us an overall experience, like highlights, give us highlights. Since you're leaving the community and the first community, and you're going to take on other things. I want you to give us a highlights on your overall experience and what did you really achieve, what you had wanted to get when you're going for that course.
Yeah, actually. I have achieved most of my goals, let me say. I did so many to the school. One of them is, like, let me say, we managed to plant trees in the compound, which will have great impact. This time, the UN is not only the UN, but the whole country, let me say, is emphasizing about planting trees. That will help us at least try to control the global warming, let me say that, or some of the climate change. So we did a lot, and we also planted some fruits like banana, avocado, and we really think that this will have positive impacts to the school. And I also, as I talked about, have changed the lives of many people. Like some people, let me say, normally when they are caught in theft cases, I bring these people and then I do talk to them. I was going to give you an example of some of the names, let me say, but I think even if I don't call the names, it does not matter. And then not only that one, I've also managed to bridge the gap between the student's body and the administration. The administration is able to get what the students need, and then what the also students need are hacked by the administrators. Therefore, I think most of the things that I wanted to do, and I have really achieved them.
So,
Yeah.
lastly, what advice can you give to the next lot that is coming after you?
One of them is cooperation among themselves. They need to cooperate. We have been cooperating in our regime. We were working together with other prefects, even the dormitory captain, the class monitors. Do not neglect them. Take their advices. When you want to do something, call them. You sit together with them, and then you discuss. And then second thing is time management. They should manage their time properly, otherwise they will find that they are almost going out and without doing anything. Like let me say for us, we have done something tangible. They might find that they have not done anything like that. And then second thing is giving always advices to the students about following the school rules and regulations. It is also very important to them, because one of the major issues, or one of the major duties of the prefects is to make sure that the students follow school rules and regulations. And then I will also request them, or I would also like to tell them to be honest. They should be honest. They should be patriotic. They should love their school. Once you love someone, you will not do wrong to that person. So when they love the school, they will not do wrong to the school. And let me say, they should also be exemplary. They should do what the school rules and regulations wants the students' body to do, so that they will follow them, and then everything will be okay. Those are the things that the prefects are supposed to do. And in our regime, these are the things we have been doing.
So thank you very much. We
You're
have
welcome.
had a lot from our head boy. He spoke about the ways he undertook the challenges that he faced, and he also, not only that, he also gave advice to the next lot coming after him. So thank you, my lord, for that. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Thank you.
So to the right corner this side, we have our head boy. You're most welcome. So you're going to have to introduce yourself to the people watching, and I'm going to ask you a few questions of how you managed to accomplish your goals during your lot. And since you're leaving, there might as well be something that you want to share with us, and also to the upcoming prefects who are coming after you. So introduce yourself.
You're most welcome. Thank you for giving me this chance. I'm very glad to have you in my office. My name is RUAKO GLENDA. I am the outgoing Headgirl of St. Thomas Aquinas College, Erepi. Yeah, you're most welcome. Yeah, you can share anything that you have come to share with me.
Thank you very much. So, firstly, is that how did you balance your prefectism or your life as a prefect with your academic life and personal life in the dormitory with the rest of the students? Did it change you, or because sometimes when before people get those positions in power, they usually interact with their friends. But then in some other cases, there are people who don't interact with their friends. So if they get a bigger post like this, they completely segregate themselves from those friends they had, and they become totally different people. Hence making the students and the other people around the compound look at them differently. So tell us about the impact of the
Thank you for that real question. I was able to manage to work with the student body and also balance my education. Me, I'm somebody who is time conscious. We have duties. We allocate duties to the students, and we do supervision. After supervising, it gives for us time. And in our school here, prefects are not working. Like these other works like communal work, because they do supervision. They supervise how students are working. They help the dormitories to observe how students are behaving. So I had enough time to do all those and also to read my books, because I've been educated from those words, like the communal work, where today senior threes are going to slash. Maybe even if I go there, I go and supervise how they are doing the work. Yeah.
So thank you about that. So you are an ongoing student, and when you went to Outpost of Headgirl, I believe you had a goal that you wanted to accomplish.
Yeah.
So you can give us some simple words and tell us whether you achieved this goal or not, since you are going now.
Okay, thank you. Since I came into power, the goals that I have planned to achieve, I've really achieved them. Because since I've been a leader, like in 2022 up to 2023, I was the assistant head girl of this same school. So I acquired some skills from the head girl, so I was able to work. I know how I'm supposed to do things, at what time to do this, at what time to do this. So we have achieved very many goals. Like the way the Headboy said, we plan to plant some trees in the environment, because we have few trees here. And sometimes if the parents come for visitation day, they could not sit inside because it will be very hot. So we have planted these trees so that they will come next time and sit under the shade, yeah, and enjoy the fresh air out. We also plan to launch the compound talks, and we also did the administration also supported us, and as we the prefects also we contributed, and as now we talk, the compound talks are there guiding the students, like littering the compounds is not allowed, and indeed our compound is very clean these days. That is the second. The third, people see discipline. People became very disciplined because of the advices we are giving for them. Yeah, and sometimes also they will see from their fellow students how they are behaving. They will just change, and there are so very many students who have changed their lives. Yeah, those are some of the goals that we have achieved.
So can you help me cite the biggest problem you ever faced, the biggest, and the way you overcame it?
Okay, of course there are challenges there. Not that we have been all the time feeling okay. When I came into power for the second term as the head girl, some people, you cannot be loved by everyone. And some people, they don't want their problems to be identified. Once if you identify their problems, they will take you as a bad person. But that is not right, and that is not the case. But those kind of people, I was able to stay with them. But for me, even if you hate me, even if you talk against me, I'll just pretend as if I know nothing. And again, come and talk to you, you become a good person. So those are the challenges, especially talking about leaders, not even only me, the head, but the rest of the leaders. People were just talking, like there are some information the teachers will guide. We even the prefects, we shall not know where they get the information from. But the students believe that the prefects are the one translating everything to the teachers. But as for me, I'm not such kind of person. I'll first try to handle the issue. Then in case I fail, I forwarded it to the matron. If it is the boy side, I talk to the head boy, then he talk to the patron also. Yeah.
So we are students, and there are sometimes when we get into conflicts, people quarrel, they fight, people steal stuff. So you as a leader, a student leader, the head girl, how did you deal with the conflicts that were among the students?
Okay, thank you. Of course, people cannot stay without such. There were some people who were doing so, like the issue of theft. I'll try to handle and ask the suspect. In case I fail to get it out, I fail to find it out, the truth, then I take it to the matron and we handle. That is at the downside. Yeah, because me, I mostly work with the matron, but also with the headboy and do work. So, I just forward to the matron in case I fail to handle it. And there are certain moments also, I just take time, I go into the dormitories, I check around whether the students are there, because we don't expect students to be near the dormitories at 8 class hours. So in case I get you there, you're the first suspect of the lost things in the dormitory. So people do fear, they don't go to the dormitory area. So we had a few cases of theft.
So is it possible for people who are watching to see your face?
Oh, it's not a big problem. Yeah, since there's not too much light.
So that's the way you handle the conflicts between the students? Let's say quarrels between the girls?
Okay, like the quarrels, I try to advise them, because you cannot solve your problem by quarreling or by fighting. That is what I always tell them. And some has taken it into seriously. They don't solve problem by quarreling or maybe by fighting. Yeah, I do always advise them. Yeah.
Alright. So I want you to cite that project or initiative that you work together with your colleagues, your peers as in the prefectorial body, and that project, and you worked on it and help us tell the impact it has had in our community as the community of St. Thomas Secondary School. What's that project that you and your colleagues carried out and has had an impact on us?
Okay, as a project, we the prefects, we have planned to design some materials for collecting rubbish on the compound, and we indicate on them like this is where you're supposed to drop the rubbish. Students usually go and they do so. They drop their rubbishes in these materials that we have provided on the compound. That is one of the major projects that we were able to achieve, and it is working effectively even right now.
So, lastly, you as the head girl, you as the outgoing head girl, you came and undertook the post with your goals that you had in your mind, that you had achieved, and you have seen how it has affected the community of the school. So, what advice can you give to the next lot coming after you?
Okay, I would like to tell the prefects who are going to come into power after us to be cooperative. They need to cooperate, because if they don't cooperate, they will face a lot of challenges, and the work they will be doing will not appear. Because for us, we have been working as a team. You know, if you're working as a team, the work you're doing can easily be identified also. Yeah. So I'm telling them they should be cooperative, and this of Headgirl, even right now I do talk to them. If they come into power, how they should handle things. Me, I'm already talking to them. Yeah, and I'm very sure they are going to do so, because they also appreciated the work we have done. That is one. Second, they should be respectful. Yeah, they should respect the teachers, the administration, the students. Even if somebody is very young, if you're a leader, you have to respect that person, so that it will be very easy for them to get information from the students. And the students also will do respect in them, because if they don't respect the students,
they will not be respected as well. Yeah, that is the second. And the third, they should be communicating. There should be no communication gap between the administration and the general student body, so that the administrators will know what is going on. What do these students want from us? And they will be able to put it in place to ensure that students are free, they are enjoying the school, and the cases of strikes, everything, fights will not be there. Yeah, they will be cooperating and they will be studying very hard. Not only that, these prefects, they should have their plans, their goals to achieve. They should not just work like somebody who doesn't know what will be there tomorrow, so that they will be able to achieve their plans or goals. They need to have those things, yeah, so that the administration will also appreciate what they are going to do.
Oh, thanks a lot for your time.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
So,
I would like to say this will continue. Even the upcoming prefects should be given the chance to do such, so that by the time they will be living out, people will already know what they have done, what they have achieved, and how they have been handling their regime. Thank you so much.
So this interview has helped us to give us a comprehensive understanding on the way the prefects, the outgoing prefects lived, their experiences, and also we got also valuable information that we can give, that we can gather or bring together, and it may also help the incoming new lot of prefects. My name is EMMANUEL. Thank you for watching. Thank you again. It's still you, the same person who was interviewing the prefects. Now this is the second phase of the program. Our Headgirl is going to help us to take us on a short tour. All the viewers are going to see something about this brilliant school and the fantastic things about it. So the Headgirl is going to be like our tour guide who is going to help us and give us any update about everything we're going to see today. So, the floor is yours.
That's why today is the day. And this new block is a new teacher's portal. It has been built just recently. As you can see, it is still very good. The staff are soon going to start using it. And we also have the bus battery outside here. It has been also built. We have just started using it this time. There are others at the other side. But these ones are the ones which are here.
Action.
It's okay, this is the garden of the patriotism club. As you can see, they are very busy working. And I would like to also give this time for them to talk, like about what they are going to plant here, or why are they doing this for the school. So I'd like to welcome their chairperson to talk on behalf of them. Thank you.
My name is Margaret. I'm in SC. This is a project work for the Patriotism Club of St. Thomas Aquinas College, Erepi. As you can see, the place has been well cleared. This is not the first time we're here in the garden. We started this thing some weeks ago. We planted some vegetables here. It took us about about 2 weeks to clear the land because sometimes we are committed in class. Now that we are finished, we have planted some vegetables and we are doing all this for the purpose that the students will not only eat the same kind of food, more especially to change the diet. And also if we, in case if we use the next phase, and we hope that it will happen soon, we are going to sell some so that we can generate some income for the club.
Thank you so much for that good idea. Thank you so much, and we encourage you to continue with this good spirit. Motivate other students to join the patriotism club. Yeah. Thank you so much. May God bless you people.
Action.
Exercise our body. It helps in our fitness and helps in also killing other diseases. We know that there are other diseases. The exercise we are doing right now in such a way.
Thank you so much.
Don't fall off.
Action.
How they got into play that game and what they have achieved from it. And also give chance for one of them to talk. Like how this game is helping them. I'm telling you, sir, we can never be defeated because we have
Yuri!
valuable stuff. And yes, you can see the students
this side, let the game up by a final. Red box.
Action.
Everything that they have provided for us to ensure the well-being of the students in the school. So we have our
Final ride. Huh? You're going to go all of you there. Then
So that was a brief tour around our school, and we really saw a lot of things like the cultivation that's happening in the northern side and different games that children engage themselves in this great college. We also saw our places of worship, and as our head girl here summarized everything, I'm not going to repeat myself on some of these things. But since all of you, the viewers, have seen that, yeah, this school truly has what it takes to be called a very good school. So I'd like to thank you guys once again for watching.